Hey, hi. Hello again, everybody, and welcome back to the Goat Force Gaming channel, where we play the roguelikes and the roguelites every single time. Folks, it is tremendous to be back out here with you again. As always, taking a continued look at Sulfur, the weird and wonderful roguelike, probably more of a roguelike than it is a roguelite, right? No permanent upgrades as of yet. Except for that weird lady, right? We don't know what she does yet, do we? She said she was going to come out there and bless us somehow, right? But I don't know. We have yet to see that in action, don't we? Anywho, we've had a good couple runs so far, and I would like to continue that. Okay, that's going to be the plan. We're going to have a nice run today. We're going to get out here and slash some goblins, maybe eat some interesting things, maybe cook some interesting things, and we're going to be careful. And we're going to try not to do things like die, you know, and lose everything, because that's what this game does to us. If you die, you lose it all every time. So we want to get in there and have fun, and no whammies. No whammies this time. I also want to thank all of you for showing up in the comments as you do with all the recipes and all of the help. The other day, someone was saying, hey, Goat, you know, love the content, but I've noticed you're aiming a little bit high, you know, and that's going to come back and bite you. So I just want to let you know, I read all of the comments. Even if I don't respond, I read them all. Can't thank you all enough. Some of you are probably thinking, hey, you know what? We tell the Goat all this stuff and he doesn't do it. He doesn't use it. Well, that's the whole thing that happens when you get the game before it releases and you make a whole bunch of content ahead of time. Yeah, some of that stuff has already been recorded, and so, you know, you're giving me these tips, but I've already got content created, and it takes a minute for all of us to catch up. Does that make sense? Yeah. So that's been going on a little bit, but again, I have to thank all of you. I actually have a notepad open on my second screen with all of the recipes that you've shared with me along the way. So that said, keep them coming. I love it. I love it. I could do with all the help you'd like to give. All right, I think we're starting to fill up on mushrooms. I mean, plenty of ways for us to use those, right? We need a cooking station, though, don't we? All right, I think we're heading down. We are building up quite the supply in town, you know, because we haven't died in a while, and so we're starting to build up some nice funds and some extra guns and widgets to do things with. One of you wrote in the other day and said, hey, Goat, you know what? You really got to take advantage of the Skyrim-style healing options. You know, it almost has a pause effect, and it took me a minute to figure out what you were saying, but I think what you're saying is, if I tab right now, I can heal. And that's such a good tip. So cheers to you for mentioning that. I am super appreciative. Keep all the tips coming, folks. Even if I don't get to them all right away. All right, you know what? What are we going to do here? We are going to rid ourselves of some velvet bells so that we can grab the stick and eventually make mushrooms on a stick, because we love that. We love the taste, right? We do this for the taste. All right? Okay. Let's reload. That's been working out for us quite well also. Is getting that hot reload to happen before you get into the muck of battle, right? All Alright, so we're gonna do a couple of these sticks. Yep, gotta pull that off of there first. Let's get another stick. Wonderful. And then let's just make some fried mushrooms. Oh. Did it again. There we go. Okay, and do we have anything else we could do here? We've got bread. We got bread and butter, bread and 2 cheese. I'm just looking at the recipe possibilities. I don't think we've got any spare cheese. Can we do meringue bread? No. Can we do mushroom bread? No. No, we can't. How dare you? Can we do brain bread? Oh, we can. Oh my goodness. Brain and bread for the hot dog win. You know, we've talked about this out here before. Hot dogs are so underappreciated. It is criminal. Okay? For me. For me, it's criminal. Hot dogs, underappreciated. They need more love. They deserve more love. Okay? Yeah, my wife won't eat them. My kids won't go near them. Can you believe that? Wait till I tell them I'm playing a video game where you can make all the hot dogs you'd like with just some brain and bread. Am I shooting too high still? All right. You know, you got to be careful with that guy because he never misses. I certainly do. But he doesn't. He doesn't ever miss. All right, we are reloaded. And what do we got here? Oh, we got more hot dog ingredient. You love to see it now. Okay, now that we've exposed the delicious recipe to all of you. You're saying, yeah, go. We've known for weeks. In fact, you must have missed that comment. We told you. Hey, it's all very possible. Okay, do we have 2 cooking vessels over here now? Is that what's going on? I think we're good for right now, right? I mean, we could combine all of these. My guess is we have enough to do this, right? Yep. Might as well. Might as well open up some room in the inventory, right? Okay, let's come up here. And where are we going? Down here? Sometimes I get turned around in these caves, you know what I mean? Okay. Oh, I hear somebody. Yep. Okay, No. I was going to say, that's not a one-shot. He's still in there somewhere, isn't he? He's still in the drink. He's going to pop up. Because those guys usually take a bunch of shots. He must just be stuck in the water. Maybe he drowned. I don't know. Maybe we got lucky and he drowned. Isn't that terrible? Oh, God. Okay. Oh, well, hey, guess what? I found him. Okay. We're just going to, we're just going to get some room is all. Just getting some room. And I know we got to get the reload. It's okay. All right. We'll reload again. Yeah, I like to take my time. Now, I did see bullets down there. Oh, okay. We magnesified them. Now, can we do this? Yes. Yes, we can. Flea oil. Okay. What do we got? What do we got there with some flea oil? Bullet bounces +2 and smaller bullets, but damage minus 50%. So, maybe we don't like flea oil. What the hell was that? Everybody saw that, right? Wasn't just me? Okay. That was something there. Okay. Let's just find some room real quick. There it is. Oh. Okay, not that kind of room. Don't want to be doing that. Can we get out of here? Nope. Oh my goodness. Come on. There it is. All right. Now, I remember we got that Skyrim heal. Oh, these guys are hiding in the drink now? I knew I saw something like this. We gotta worry about those guys popping back up, too. Alright, so I'm gonna just get some distance here. Pop a quick reload. And I know you're saying, go, you made it all the way back to that other room. I know. I know. Look, I think maybe we're moving on. Because Lord knows I'm not getting up there, right? Are we safe? I think we're safe. Let's take a sip here. I've got some cacao going. Mm-hmm. Cheers to you. I hope you've got something good. Okay, let's get rid of that guy. Thank you to the person that told me those guys really don't bother you unless you bother them, and not to waste bullets on them. Because I had been doing that for the longest time, so another solid tip. And I was also told you can slash those mushrooms instead of popping them one after the other individually. All kinds of awesome tips. Learn from the community. Okay, do we got somebody coming? We do. And I'm sure I can be using the Wakizashi. Part of me likes using the gun because of the whole level up system. All right, we are in need of a reload. Let's do that. What is that? Sulfur cap. All right, well, that's giving us armor +2 and additional rifle damage. Let's see what the sulfur cap. Armor +1 and charisma +10, which I'm sure enhances store prices, right, in a positive way. I'm going to stick with what we've got for right now. We are fully loaded up. Safety oil. Okay. Let's see what that does. Drag this on a weapon. Recoil -35%, damage -10%. Okay. So a lot of help me hurt me's with the oils we're finding. Oops. Drag too many there. But we can make another thing. And we do have a rock here. Just taking a look at my list. 1 potato plus a rock, water, potato, and mashed potatoes. But we do not have a potato at this point. So, can we enhance the soup? We can. All right, mushroom soup, love it. And of course, you know that the foods that you create can be brought back to the village, and they're worth quite a bit. They're worth quite a bit of gold, which is certainly a factor in how well you do. You can gear up, and you know, if you ended up dying, buy your stuff back, or at least get some kind of arsenal going. Okay. Onward and downward. No dogs yet. Does anybody think dogs will be showing up today? Is anyone secretly hoping that dogs are gonna show up today, but you're not willing to say it out loud because you wouldn't want to wish bad things on the goat? Look, I appreciate it. Just raise your hand. Okay. All right. We need to do some Tetrising real quick here. So let's move this over here. Let's move that over there. And we'll pop that back in there. And I think that'll do it for right now. You know, we do have some water. Mystery meat. Okay. What are we going to make here? Stew, okay. I don't hate it. I don't mind it at all. All right. Let's keep going here. Now maybe you're wondering, hey, is Goat gonna keep going this time? You know, are we gonna see more of this game, or are we just stopping at the 4th area? I don't know. If we make it that far again, I don't know. You know, I do find value in stocking up, you know, and I know at some point we do need to venture further. But I'm a little scared, you know? To be honest with you. I don't want to lose all this stuff. I really like this scoped dirk with all the goodies on it. All right. I need to start using the shotgun at times as well so that we can level that thing up. Yeah, we're gonna hold off on that for now. No treasure chests. We are loaded up. Gonna have to be very careful over here. Are we gonna get bum rushed and then run back and trigger the barrel, maybe? Oh, okay. Hello. You coming? I mean, you know he's, yep, okay. All right, guy. All right, come on, keep. Did we get him? No, too soon. Oh. The deadly accuracy will never cease to amaze me. I am going to eat something. There we go. You can always count on a good salty dog. Right. Oh, hello. As I talk about how I want to use the shotgun more, right? Well, we will now. Yeah, it's got a good feel to it. You know, we can't zoom in anymore because of the oil that we threw on there, but it really it hits in a nice way. It really does. Oh boy. All right. Let's. Yep. Okay. See, I'm using all that lucky tower training, right? All those fun jumps. Okay. Let's check this out. Oh, that's our stash. I'm surprised to see it every time. I'm looking at it going, oh my god, it's the mother load, and then I realize, oh, that's ours. Right. So, you know what? Let's put some meals in there because my goodness, who's gonna eat all this? All right, we'll pop that over there, and that leaves us with some good stuff, right? Yeah. Okay. I think that's looking awesome. Okay. Got a little bit of a chest going here. Wow. Okay. That sounds very fancy, doesn't it? I wish I could pick that up. You know what? I want to dump the fancy food. Because I bet that's going to sell for a ton in the village. And this way, if we lose it, or if we die, we won't lose it. Hold on. Do I hear anybody? Okay. I do hear somebody. Alright, so we'll take that, and we'll make this. One more, perfect. Let's take that on out, and now we do have this cheese. Just taking a look. 2 cheese, 2 bread, 2 flesh. It's a double cheeseburger, but we're not set up for that right now. Definitely a goal. Make some cheeseburgers. All right. You know what? Okay, hold on. I think, wait a second. Okay, here we go. Pineapple grenade. Oh. Ooh, this looks like it could be promising. Life vest. Just making sure there was nobody behind us. All right, let's go back into this room and dump more stuff into our stash real quick. There we go. What's the 465 out of... Okay, so let's just give that some durability. That opens up a bunch of space. We'll pop that over there. This can go over here. We don't need the safety oil right now. All right. Let's go check out this life vest, shall we? We're gonna be ready to do some swimming. Diver Dan. Let's see what we got. Armor +5. Move speed -10%. I don't mind that at all. Okay, so we're definitely gonna switch these out. And then we're gonna take one more trip back over there. And let's pop the police uniform into our stash. My goodness, we're not gonna have room. Okay, that's all right. It's time for that to go. We will take the tongues. We'll move these over here. Oh my goodness. And we'll move this over here. This needs a ton of space. All right, I'm gonna open up some space. Okay, opened up a ton of space. I decided that there is no reason to have normal mushrooms in our giant stash. It doesn't need to be a thing, right? You'd agree. Rather have the room. Perfect. Now, the only thing that I'm slightly concerned about is our ammo situation. It's a little bit concerning. I would love for somebody to drop some ammo our way. That would just be splendid. The green tea gum. And a stick. How many mushrooms do we have? Okay, green tea gum. Where did that go? There it is. 10 health over 5 seconds, +1 melee damage for 120 seconds. That's interesting. Oh, we got just a ton of enemies in the area, don't we? Okay. Let's get a quick reload in. We're gonna back up slightly. Yep. I know, couple misses. Oh, now that's... Okay, well that was unexpected. We're gonna use a hot dog and a fried mushroom, and let's go back to the main what? Holy smokes, folks. Wow. Okay. Oh. Okay, well, I'm glad we kept some food. Holy cow. No, you stay down there. Stay down there. Holy cow. All right, what do you got? What do you got for us? Ooh. The old snut 38, right? What is that? So it uses 9mm, damage 96 compared to 60. Big step up. Mag size 6. Awesome. The old snut. All right. So the ammo situation is really bad. Yeah, really bad. But you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take the old snut. Well, first of all, pop this over here. We're gonna take the old snut. Put it over there, you old snut. Okay. And then, oh, I heard something. I hear something. Oh God. Okay. Let's just not let up on the goat. We're gonna take a fried mushroom. And I'm gonna let this guy get a little bit closer. We're gonna, oh, that's a little bit, okay, all right. How about right in your forehead? Huh? How about the taste of cold steel? You know what I mean? Okay. Do we want to eat one more thing? I think we do. Yeah, we do. Okay, we're loaded. We got 19 bullets there. We got 0 bullets here, and that is concerning. I gotta tell you. A little bit concerning. But we just picked up a thyroid, and I think we can all be happy about that. I don't think we have anything to worry about anymore. We just picked up a thyroid. Okay, I'm no longer nervous about any of it. Now there is a chance that we could come into an ammo situation at some point here. And that would be just lovely. I mean, I definitely missed some shots along the way, but I didn't feel like I missed so many that I would, you know, just completely drain our ammo. But now I know I did. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, a spleen. All right. Well, this is like in that kids show, you know, where they said, hey, thyroid and spleen, you know, with your powers combined, right? And then, yeah, the blue hair would show up, and that's when you knew everything was okay. It's kind of like that. Okay, I think we're ready to move on, maybe? Right? Let's grab a few more of these, because we might as well. All right, I gotta remember where we're going. Okay, I guess we're going this way. Oh, geez. All right, well, we'll go with the face shot. And I'll tell you what, I mean, we've got another full zone to go before we get to our recharge opportunity. A lot of gum dropping today. I'm happy to see it. Wonder what we can make with that. Maybe some bread gum? Is that what you were thinking? Some bread gum? Scroll of lava. Spawns lava on hit that burns targets. Holy smokes. Wow. How about some of those recipes where you can combine mushrooms and create bullets? You know, if you know any of those, feel free to pop those in the comments section. Those would be very helpful right now. Yeah. You know, we could run into a merchant. You just never really know what the game's going to give you. But again, rest assured, we do have both the thyroid and the spleen. And and we have the wakizashi that, quite honestly, I need to start using often. Okay. So that's going well for the most part. Let's maybe eat something and try and get out of this little jam up that I've caused us to be in here. All right, we're gonna run for it. We're gonna shoot this guy in the face, and this guy. Yep. And look at this, we got rollerblades popping out here. What else? We got goblin skin. Okay. Broth. I like a good broth. 10 health. Yeah, that'll be enough to get us there. We don't have a cooking station in here, do we? No? Okay. All right. What do we got here? Bottled water. Yeah, we'll take it. We got to make room for the rollerblade. That would be upsetting to leave behind. I'm offended that you thought I would consider dumping the thyroid if that went through your mind. I would never do such a thing. What we will do, though, is get rid of some of these, because I'm imagining this is a 4-chunker, maybe? We got a 4-chunker here? Yep. What does this do? Okay. Move speed plus 10%. I like that. I like that quite a bit. So, what do you know about bullets being in this barrel? Okay, or coins. Or coins. I suppose if there was a way to melt those down, you could make coin bullets. Maybe that's a thing. You never know with a game like this. Right, we can all agree on that. You just never know. Oh, all right. Well, that's interesting, isn't it? A little bit of a team of them. You know, I didn't like the way that guy came at me with the bow staff. And so I needed to shoot him in the face. Oh, not you. No, we're not ready for this. No, no, no. Okay. Well, I mean, I have run past these guys before. That is a thing that we could do. We need a couple butter sandwiches, as you do, and then I think what we're gonna do is kind of bring this guy around in here, if we can, yep. So we're gonna bring this guy over here, and then I think what we're gonna do is just lap him out there, you know? Yep, see you later, guy. See you later. Yeah, and he's pretty much gone at this point. Now we know you want to go call him back. Same with you, but that's not happening. That's not going to happen. Okay? Now, I also don't want that guy to come back, so I only want to spend so much time in here, because at some point, he's going to get a taste for thyroid and spleen. And we don't, you know, we don't want to be there for that. We don't want to offer that up. Oh, man. That, wow. Okay. Okay. That's a little bit more than I was hoping to use right off the bat. We could absolutely eat that. Could eat one of these. I might have put away too much food. Well, let's go with this for now. Okay. We are reloaded. Oh, of course he's right around the corner. Yeah, he wasn't expecting that jump. Showed him that new sensation. Okay. Well, I hear somebody. Is this one of the... Yep. The squealers. That's who they are. Yeah, I know. All your buddies left. Are these all squealers up here? Wow, okay. Alright, well. Sorry, not sorry. You brought this evil upon yourself. Okay. So we're gonna cook a lot of mushrooms. Okay, in fact, you know what? We're gonna make some mushroom soup because of course we are. Right, because it's delicious. And let's see, we've got cheese. How about some broth and cheese? Yep, delicious fondue. Delicious. Okay. We need one more of these. Yep. Outstanding. Okay. All right, so, you know, do we still have a little bit of a bullet situation? Yeah. Yeah, we do. But you know what? We still have a spleen and a thyroid. And where there's a will and a spleen and a thyroid, there's a way. All right, so we're gonna keep pushing here. We're gonna be confident that it's gonna work out. Maybe there's bullets in that barrel. I mean, we don't know. You know what I think? Is that another scroll of lava? Wow. I think there's another ghost in the area. I think that is what has happened. I think that's what we saw that one time. And I'm sure he's gonna pop out at the worst time. Okay, why is he making a ticking noise? And what the hell is that sound? Oh, great. Wonderful. Well, that was a headshot. Pretty happy about that. Where's the ticker? Oh god, he's right there. Well, that's why he was ticking. He was a bomb. All right. Well, that's no problem. We're gonna eat some soups and all is forgotten. Oh, goodness. Okay. Oh, good. He had a little guy behind him. And, whoa. Okay. Come here, you whiner. Come here. Come here. Wait, not too far. Not too far. There we go. All right. Thanks. Thanks for that. All right. A lot of carnage. A lot of carnage. Now sometimes you just happen to pick up bullets along the way. And look at that. It's a miracle. We did. All right. Cheers to you. Let's take a sip here. If you haven't had a chance to hit that like button yet and you're having a good time, do me a favor. It helps more than you know. It'll help more people see the video and learn about the game. These guys are off to such a good start. I was checking the other day. A lot of positive reviews, and of course that helps them show up well on the infinite hallways of the Steams. Right? Okay. Hey, this is looking good. Isn't this nice for us? Wow, that looks like another scroll over there. Yep. Can we get up there? Okay, nothing up there, but we do want to check out what happened over. Oh, the golden ticket signed GABA. What is that? What is that in reference to? A mysterious ticket labeled GABA. Oh boy. I don't know what that is. No idea what that is. But, you know what? I know what that is. I know what that... Oh boy, we're gonna get attacked, huh? Guess what? I got a plan. I got a plan for all of you. Oh, shite. Did not see him coming. Yep, okay. Alright, is the nightmare over? I think the nightmare's over for now. Folks, we did it. We did it. Isn't that exciting? And now we're going to go talk to the lady again, and I bet I'm still not going to understand what's happening. You know that I rarely leave the comfort of my woods, but the storm will be here in the morrow, and I'm afraid my meek shelter won't stand a chance. Therefore, I stand before you, an old woman begging, will you give me shelter? We've talked about this, wise old woman. We have, and we've told you to come on back. You've refused to come on back. We've tried all of these options. All of them. And yet, something is trapped in there, in this hellscape. And can't really explain what just happened. But, you know what? I did spot this out of the corner of my eye. And so before we leave... Ooh, berry jam. Delicious. All right. Anything over here? No. Okay, so that would be the next area. So we're going to leave. We're going to leave. We're going to keep building up supplies because it's going well. I think one of these next times, that's when we'll go for it, especially if we're having a good run. I'm going to buy all the ammo that I can so that we're prepared. But I'm digging this. Sulfur is awesome. Folks, thanks so much for the support. I hope that you have a great rest of your day. And I'll tell you what, we'll get together again soon. We'll play a roguelike or a roguelite because, well, that's what we do out here every time because they're awesome and you're awesome. I really, really appreciate the support. I look forward to doing this every day. Best hobby ever. Best community ever. So thank you again for all the support. Take care. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.